This is a Squabble Studios production.
Hello, and welcome to Squabble, a noisy quarrel about something petty or trivial. I'm Carter.
And I'm Jacob. Then you're watching Squabble.
Maybe that should be our new intros.
Yeah, tell them what they're watching. I always like that. Like, in case you forgot, or you just don't know what you clicked, we'll remind you.
Well, we do have a, in the beginning of every episode, it does say, this is a Squabble Studios production.
But that could be anything. We put that in front of all of our videos. So maybe they're not listening to the podcast.
Well, they know that. They know at least who's
we made
making it.
Good.
Yeah.
It's like our water.
It's a calling card.
Our watermark, is that what it's called?
Oh, yeah. But that's, kind
Or our
of.
producer tag.
Yeah,
Sure. Maybe a better thing to say. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy.
Do we say Merry Thanksgiving, like Merry Christmas?
No, it's definitely. Maybe if you're from the UK, you say.
No, they say
Merry.
Happy Christmas.
They say Happy Christmas. Do they really?
Yeah, I don't think they say Merry.
Which is funny because I feel like we, like Americans, would be more likely to say Happy Christmas, and the Brits would say Merry. Put the word
the people
Merry
on the
in
other
front
side of the
everything.
pond. Yeah, happy is at most. You can find them both in both states. It says they're both places, not states. But typically, merry is more American English, and happy is more British English.
It matters not. Happy Thanksgiving or Merry Thanksgiving, depending on where you live, and or maybe you don't even have Thanksgiving. I don't know. Well, there's some
Happy. There's no.
Well, we're not talking about the UK.
Okay.
We're actually getting the UK out of here. We're getting
the
all other
States.
countries out of here. We're talking about the United States.
But still listen.
Yeah,
It'd
still
be
listen.
interesting.
Still listen because this
In
is
fact,
information you'll need
it
to know when you
arguably-
do come to the States, if ever.
It arguably might be more interesting for someone who's not from here because they get to learn a little bit.
Right.
And I'd be more interested in hearing about, something from another country.
Yeah, I have a map here of the United States, and the states are divided by their favored Thanksgiving side. So this map has been going around Twitter for a while. I found the website that actually originally posted it. I'm pretty sure they originally posted it. Zippia.com. /advice/popular Thanksgiving sides. And they have a map here, most popular Thanksgiving sides per state. There's a lot of interesting ones, and we're about to absolutely destroy you because some of you guys are straight up wrong. And
True.
And even I cannot even believe that the people in the state believe the things that this map says. And don't quote us on it. I don't know how accurate this map is. I don't know how this guy figured this out.
Okay, it says, I'll read it actually, how we figured this out. There's a big thing down
Dude,
here.
if you scroll a little bit, you find stuff
Yeah,
out.
it says how we figured
if
this
you
out.
read,
You really? Who
get
knew
it.
reading could convey information?
Right.
That you did not previously know.
That's
It says,
weird.
using Google Trends, we determined what Thanksgiving side each state eats a disproportionate amount of. We examined over 20 Thanksgiving classics. From there, we determined what side is searched at a disproportionately high amount. For example, while Maine eats all the Thanksgiving classics, the rest of the country does, the search interest in side salad is excessively higher than the remaining states, making side salads more popular in Maine than anywhere else.
Okay, Maine. First of all, I forget your state usually. Second of all, side salad. You're telling me that your favorite Thanksgiving side is a side salad?
Yes.
That's not
not a side.
First
Okay,
of all,
listen.
yeah, that's not even a side. That's like an appetizer. Like that's actually not even an appetizer. When you go to the restaurant, they give you an appetizer, then they give you a salad.
It's its own
completely
course.
separate, right? Because nobody actually wants it.
Well, this is not specifically a salad. It's a side salad, so it is specifically a salad for the side.
That is so stupid. There's some other really stupid ones here.
Should we just start at the top left, the northwest corner, and just work our way up and down?
Sure.
So let's start Washington State.
Yeah, it's
Mashed potatoes. Listen, mashed potatoes is the most common one on here, I believe. Can't
either
blame
that or green bean casserole, and there's a lot of green
Or
bean
mac and
casserole.
cheese, too.
Mac and cheese is a huge one, and yes, okay, mashed potatoes acceptable. Anybody who has mashed potatoes as their side, acceptable. Lily over here, manning the camera, loves mashed
That's
potatoes.
her vote.
And
Not my vote, but it is a good one.
it's a good one. It really is a good one,
Mashed
especially
potatoes,
with gravy on
they
it.
kind of get old. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, there's something we need to go over. Something that is okay. Well, first of all, before we dive deep into this, is there a difference between what do you think the difference is between biscuits, rolls, and crescent rolls?
What do you mean? There's a big difference. Biscuits, let's look, if you just Google them.
Because these are distinct, separate side items that it lists here.
Look. Biscuits are big and flaky, like biscuits and gravy, classic breakfast thing.
Sure.
Rolls are more like the little breads. See, look, they're the little bread. And then a crescent rolls are just like rolls, but shaped as in a croissant.
Okay, that's fair. See, but I just can't see how we got like what are these states? It's really hard for me to picture these states when there's food items right above them. But South Dakota is the only state on here that has crescent rolls instead of regular rolls or biscuits. There's actually only one state that also has biscuits, and that's Oregon. Only Oregon's got biscuits. And then South Dakota has crescent rolls. And first of all, crescent rolls are the best type of roll.
Okay, yeah.
But before we go into that.
I don't know. You know those ones that look like muffins?
No.
Those are really good.
I don't know what those are, but
Yes, you do.
Like Pillsbury Doughboy crescent rolls are the best type of roll, non-contested. They're so buttery and delicious,
like
and I would kill a man over a couple of those. I got some in my throat. Sorry. But I would argue. But before we go any further, I was going to say that I don't think rolls is a side item.
Yes, it is.
I disagree. It's like
Yeah, you put it on the side and you eat
you don't have a side of rolls.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't.
I do.
You have a roll. You have like
On the side.
on your plate.
It's not a main course.
On your plate, you're getting food or whatever. You get like
It's
I don't
not
know,
a main
some
course.
turkey, some
You're
side
not
of
going to
this,
get
a side of that,
You're not,
and then
okay,
a
but
roll.
let me tell you, you're not going to get a roll. Oh, and I'm going to get some mashed potatoes on the side. No, you're going to get
a side of mashed
you're gonna get some
potatoes and
turkey.
additionally a roll.
No, yeah. Additionally,
Right,
in
not
it's
as a side, just
okay,
and a
no,
roll.
let me show you.
I think it's not part of the
let
side
me tell you why
category.
it's a side. Okay, if I just got some turkey on my plate and ate that, you wouldn't question it. You'd be like, okay, you just got some turkey. Now, if I just got a roll, put it on my plate, and just started eating the roll, and like before I'd eaten anything else, you'd be like, huh?
No.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
would.
would not.
You wouldn't. You would not think, oh, that's like all he's gonna eat. If I just got some turkey and
Well, I
you'd
would
be
be
like,
confused if
okay.
that's all you ate.
See, but you wouldn't really be confused. All I got was turkey. You might be like a little like, oh, I don't know why he wants anything else, but you wouldn't be like concerned. You wouldn't be like, oh, huh. You'd just be like, okay, he's just kind of picky.
I think that's
because
besides
that's
the
the
point.
main meal. That's the entree.
I'm not arguing that a roll is an entree.
Well, then what is it? It's not a side.
I'm just saying it is a similarly how a salad would be a different course of the meal.
You
I
don't
would
just
say,
eat rolls as a course.
No, but I think having rolls at the table during Thanksgiving is the equivalent of having napkins. All right, it's something that everybody knows is going to be there. Nobody has to bring the rolls. You know, like, oh, I have the best recipe for rolls. Like, no, okay, the rolls are just going to be there.
If someone brought homemade rolls, I'd kiss them. Actually, it's probably a family member, so I wouldn't. But I'd want to. Homemade rolls, bro?
It's just like rolls are just something that it's just like having turkey, or some people have ham, I think, on Thanksgiving.
ham.
Whatever.
I'm a ham man.
One of the two.
That's what we should have argued. Have we done that? I think we have.
I don't think I do think we have done that actually. Yeah.
Ham fam.
Ham fam. I'm also ham fam. But I was just gonna say, like, having the turkey there is like such a staple that nobody, like, whoever you're going there over to the house is gonna make the turkey, and then it's like the turkey is just gonna, I don't know. It's
the main thing.
It's the main thing.
Also,
it's an icon. So rolls.
Yeah.
Rolls are not a side.
Also, I feel like I need to give a shout out to him. There's we said ham fam. There's this guy I know. I talk to him every once in a while. I haven't actually really met him all that much in real life. His name is Henry. He did a poll on his Instagram one time of ham versus turkey, and he called it the ham fam was the ham side.
So you're stealing
No.
jokes.
Well, I was going to give him a shout out. He made a whole private story for like a month after Thanksgiving where he would post often of like the just people who voted ham, and they were like superior.
Thanks,
Actually,
Henry.
he's got a lot of clout on TikTok. Go follow him. His name is Chicken King Henry on TikTok. Anyways, that was a side thing. I just felt like I said it, and I was like, I should give him credit for that.
And Henry, if you want to come on the show,
True, we would love to have you. He does impressions. We could do another impression.
Oh, he does impressions?
Yeah, he's
Nice.
an awesome dude. I don't know if he listens. He might. I've told him about it, I think. But
all right. Yeah,
anyways,
Henry, if
but
you're
also
watching,
ham is better.
Send
But
us
that's
an
not
email.
the argument. And rolls are aside.
rolls are not. I just disagree, but we'll go with it since the website is saying that it's a side. We'll go with it. I just don't
now.
agree though
Okay.
that it's a side item. I would like to see like their second options and then maybe base it off that, but matters not. We also have here. Okay, are you a green bean casserole fan?
I was actually going to say my number one side is green bean casserole.
You like
Maybe
green bean
it's
casserole?
one of the top. Yes.
I was about to say I'm ashamed of Texas because
What?
Texas's favorite is green bean casserole. So are a bunch of other states.
I'm actually surprised how many people
New Mexico,
prefer green bean casserole.
Arizona. I do not
Whoa,
like
whoa,
it.
whoa. Kentucky. That's Kentucky, right? Yeah, Kentucky. They prefer broccoli casserole.
Wait, that's a thing?
What the heck is broccoli casserole?
That's
And why is
weird.
that a favorite?
What I am ashamed of here is the absolute lack of deviled eggs as a favorite side item.
One has it. Where is it?
Yeah, one.
It is. That's
What is that? Indiana. Indiana has deviled eggs, and that's it. Wait, hold on. Is this up here? Right under Maine? What is that? New Hampshire?
no. They prefer cranberry sauce.
Where you seen that? Oh. Cranberry sauce is also not a side.
Yeah, that one I agree. That's like a condiment. That's like a.
Nobody just gets a spoonful and he starts eating cranberry
I think
sauce.
people do, oddly enough.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Do you? I always avoid that one at the Thanksgiving when they're passing. You know how you're at the Thanksgiving table, right? And they start passing around all the food, the dishes. You pass it
Right.
around. Whenever the cranberry sauce gets to me, I just keep on passing.
Yeah,
I
keep
never
on
spare
passing
a second.
too. In fact,
second glance.
sometimes if no one's watching, I throw it instead. I hate
Do you
that
eat
stuff.
straight cranberry sauce? I've never seen anybody eat it. I don't think. I don't pay attention to other people. I start chowing down.
I am very ashamed of Arkansas. Very, very ashamed. Arkansas, what are you doing? We live in Arkansas. It's our state, and you're a shame. You're a shame and you're a sham for having white gravy as your favorite side item. White gravy? That's not a side either.
Nor
Gravy
is
not
it
a
even the
side.
best gravy for Thanksgiving.
Not
Brown gravy is the best. Who's eating white gravy at Thanksgiving?
Brown
White gravy is
gra-
great. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, for
but
like
for
biscuits.
Thanksgiving, although biscuits are on this list.
Biscuits are on
but,
the list, yeah.
But brown gravy is the superior Thanksgiving gravy.
Yeah, which
We chose white gravy?
unacceptable.
I've been to lots of Thanksgiving themed things in the state. Never seen anyone whip out the white gravy.
Well,
Which
no, we have white gravy at our table.
white
usually.
gravy is also my nickname for unrelated reasons.
But it literally okay. But come on, it's not. It's just not a. It's not a side. Similar to what is the state over here? Wyoming. Wyoming has brown gravy, and then Hawaii has turkey gravy.
Now,
Both
what
of
is
those-
turkey gravy?
I think turkey gravy is just a different type of brown.
Okay,
gravy.
so it just looks like brown gravy. I actually think what we usually have is turkey gravy. I think it's just like I think it's like yeah, I think you like use the juices you made the turkey with the gravy.
Yeah, that's what we normally have. We normally have turkey gravy.
I think that's usually what we have. But let's go through some of the other weird ones. Here we go. We got cream corn. Not a fan.
Okay, is cream corn similar to
corn.
corn pudding?
I think so. Let me look up
Because
this picture of
if
it.
we were going to,
Yeah, see, it looks kind of similar.
a little bit, it looks like a little bit different. But my favorite side item during Thanksgiving,
Corn pudding.
because it's my favorite side item, it's almost a main course for me. Is corn pudding.
I don't like corn
I will
pudding.
eat an entire tray of corn pudding. I will eat an entire wagon full of corn pudding, if I could. A lot of people here in the Arkansas.
Arkansans?
Yeah, they don't like, or they don't necessarily not like, but nobody knows what corn pudding is here in Arkansas, except for my
'Cause
grandma.
we're in
apparently.
northern Arkansas.
Like-
We're to southern Arkansas for that.
Like, I'll be like, oh, I can't wait to eat corn pudding. And they're like, what? Like, corn pudding? They've never heard of it. I have to try
it's
to
not what you're
explain it.
thinking. It's not just pudding. with
That's
corn
exactly
in
what I
it.
was about to say. Try explaining what corn
It's more like
pudding
corn
is to somebody.
casserole almost.
It kind of is a very casserole-y type thing.
Let
but
me
it's-
look up if
And
corn
then they're like,
casserole
oh,
is a
what does it
thing.
taste like? Does it taste like corn? I'm like, well, it's kind of like sweet. It's like candied corn almost, and it's like crispy on top, but also it's like kind of gelatinous.
Okay, so corn casserole. Corn casserole basically is corn pudding because when you Google corn casserole, everything that comes up is corn pudding. So
Right. I've never even had another person's corn pudding or corn casserole. Like I've literally only
grandma's.
eaten it from my grandmother's hand. She doesn't feed,
grandma's
she doesn't
hand
feed
feeding
me. She
you
doesn't
corn
feed me,
pudding?
but she makes. Anyway, I'm just saying that maybe somebody else makes it different, and I probably wouldn't like it after that. Like if I ate somebody else's corn pudding, I don't know.
Out of their
Anyway.
hand?
Yeah, out of their hand.
let's-
This isn't my grandma's hand.
some of the other weird ones on here. Hash brown casserole. I have had that. Once again, is that really Thanksgiving
What?
food? Hash brown casserole.
Yeah,
Like-
hash brown. That's a weird one.
I think that's usually like a breakfast thing, right? I don't know. Maybe
We
I'm
also
just
have
crazy.
like Louisiana here. A lot of places have dressing or stuffing, which are the same
That's
thing.
controversial. Well, yeah. Well, if you're from the South, you call it dressing.
Right. Well, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
I-
Louisiana down here has cornbread dressing.
Okay,
What's the
is that
difference
just dressing
between
with
that?
cornbread?
I,
Wait,
I
listen,
guess.
that sounds good, but I gotta say, I actually like. I don't know if I'd like this. Cornbread is typically pretty sweet, at least the good kinds. And I like I like that the stuffing or the dressing, whatever you choose to call it, it kind of adds a little bit of savor. It's like really salty usually, or like not necessarily salty. It's very just savory.
I don't like dressing
Really,
or stuffing.
I like
yeah.
it. I usually also. What do you call it? Do you call it dressing or stuffing?
I call it stuffing. I think based on my geography, I should be calling it dressing, but I call it stuffing because it makes more sense. I've never understood why someone calls it dressing. Because
it dresses, it sits around the other food. It dresses the other food. It's just, we don't stuff. The other weird thing we do at Turkey Day, I could say.
Thanksgiving is just called turkey now.
At Turkey, yeah, it's like
Happy turkey.
Happy Turkey. I'm gonna start
Merry
saying that.
turkey.
The other thing we do is we don't really have like you see in the movies and stuff. It's like a whole turkey sitting at the table. We don't do that.
We don't do that. We
already
cut. It out.
cut.
Well, we do have a whole turkey. Our
Yeah, but
grandpa
we cut
cuts
it, but not like at the table, like in the movies. It's cut well before we get to the table.
Right. I don't think anybody actually cuts it at the table. That would
You
be
see it
so.
in the movies all the time.
Well, I
though.
know, but that would be so inconvenient and stupid. Why
Sure,
would
I bet you do.
it in the
If you
kitchen?
do
It's
it,
so
tell
messy.
us because I want to know.
Yeah, do
But-
you do it straight at the table, and why are you weird?
Yeah, true. It's just inefficient. Is it just a traditional thing? I don't know.
It's got to be.
Either
You're not
way.
gonna plug in one of those electric kitchen saws.
Either way,
So-
we're definitely not stuffing the turkey with it because I think that's why
Yeah.
it was originally called that, right? Because you put it in the turkey.
Yeah, a lot of people do stuff the turkey with it,
you-
which makes more sense than.
I think that's why, at least.
Yes, that is why I'm a turkey connoisseur. I would know.
Okay.
But I will. Sorry, I got the burps for some reason. I'm sorry. It's because I ate a lot of Chick-fil-A right before this episode, and then I also didn't have a. I woke up late, so I ate Chick-fil-A for lunch, breakfast, and then I'm drinking a cup of coffee, and that just doesn't sit well with me.
Sounds like your own problem. Though.
I don't know how come all that makes me burp, but then I can drink like 2 cans of Mountain Dew during an episode, and I don't not a single time need to burp at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
I have once so far.
Anyway, like this episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hit it though.
no, good.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats, because I can hear that in my headphones. So that you'd hit it well.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I would like to give a badge of honor to the entire
East
what is it,
Coast, basically.
up till
Up
what is
until
this?
Florida.
Down till Florida, and what is the state up here?
It's just
This
like 4
is
states. Just name the states.
Pennsylvania.
It's just Georgia,
No,
South
it's-
Carolina, North Carolina, and what, Virginia?
No, it's multiples because then on the side here we got what is this? New Jersey. Oh no, New Jersey stuffing. Delaware,
Maryland,
and Maryland. Also, they all favor mac and cheese,
which is a classic.
which I love, and anybody should love. There was a thing going on because when I saw this map, it was on Twitter. This was blowing up on Twitter, which Jacob now has. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm starting to tweet. I should tweet right now.
Yeah, during an episode.
Yeah, I will.
And say what your favorite side item is.
I will.
But
Keep talking. I'm listening. I'm just tweeting.
I was just going to say that when this blew up on Twitter, everybody was destroying the East Coast for liking mac and cheese, and making fun of them for liking mac and cheese and saying it was a kid's dish. All right, it's not a kid's dish. Okay, it's for men. It's noodles and cheese. It's good. All right. I'm not talking. I think it's like. Are you guys just picturing Kraft mac and cheese? Is that what you make? First of all, Kraft mac and cheese is good. All right. Second of all, I'm sure these states have recipes for better and good mac and cheese. All right. Mac and cheese is good. They're not serving no Kraft stuff probably. I don't know. We don't at our table.
We have the homemade stuff. Also, I just tweeted. I said green bean casserole is superior, and if you don't like it, you're a child with no taste. Have a nice day. With a smiley face.
That's a good tweet.
Thank you.
A little passive aggressive, but because I don't like
I
it.
just like to take a stand. Well, Carter, I have to break it to you. How do you not like it?
I don't know. I
Do
don't.
you like green beans?
I do, but I think it's like
The crunchy bits on top are
I don't like the crunchy
immaculate.
bits. Yeah, sorry. I
whatever.
just don't
Anyways, what were you saying about mac and cheese?
like- you said you were listening.
I was. You're talking about how we make it homemade, and then if you don't like it, you're probably eating the Kraft stuff.
And then
Which I agree with.
yeah, and then I cannot believe that the only state on here is Indiana that favors
Deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs.
I think.
would
Okay, here's the
kill
real
for
reason.
some deviled
I think
eggs.
it's not that people don't like deviled eggs. Which, if you don't like deviled eggs, you're doing life wrong. I think the real reason is that it's not really as much of a Thanksgiving thing.
What do you mean? What?
I mean, we eat it a lot on like other, anytime grandma just decides to whip up some food. for everyone. Then other times we'll eat it, like Easter, I don't know, Thanksgiving, or wait, not Thanksgiving, Christmas.
I will say, deviled eggs is I think, a Christmassy dish for a lot of people.
Yeah, I think it's a lot more Christmas than Thanksgiving.
Right.
So I think that's probably the real reason.
So maybe there should be a Christmas dinner side item chart as well.
Yeah, we'll have to do that sometime too. I have to say though, what is wrong with? Let me see, make sure I know which state this is. Yeah, Mississippi. That's what I thought. What's wrong with Mississippi? Their side is baked sweet potatoes. You're telling me they just bake whole sweet potatoes and just like cut them open like a normal baked potato and just eat that?
Oh yeah, you're right. I was
It's
kind
not
of
sweet potato
you're right.
casserole.
I was kind of thinking it was sweet potato casserole because right above Tennessee is
Yeah,
sweet
and
potato
Florida
casserole.
has sweet potato casserole, which is more understandable.
Florida sweet
but
potato
baked
casserole.
sweet potatoes?
They
Is
just
that
met
what I
in the
think it
middle and they
is?
were just like, no, don't make it a casserole. Just bake the sweet potato.
Yeah, see, look, they just stick some butter in a baked sweet potato and just eat that?
I would not like that. I already think sweet potato casserole is a little too much for me. I enjoy sweet potato casserole, but it's like really
Sweet potatoes are for
sweet.
cowards.
Whoa, who don't like regular potatoes?
Yeah. Why you gotta eat a sweet potato, bro? Just grow a pair. Eat a real potato. What are you doing?
Sweet potatoes are real potatoes.
No, they're not.
Okay, you're
Well,
making a lot of
sweets.
You're making a lot
You'd
of.
be like a little child, eat some sweets. Go eat some candy then. Don't eat a sweet potato. Just eat a normal potato.
You're
be an
making-
adult. Come to the real world.
You're making a lot of.
Go sit back at the kids' table if you're gonna be eating this
You're
sweet
making
potato.
a lot of strong alienating positions this episode.
I am, and you know what? Maybe if you like sweet potatoes, you deserve to be alienated. Okay,
Whoa.
just to the children's table. Actually,
Okay.
the child's table is the best table. You go sit with the old people, the adults.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still sitting at the kids' table, unfortunately. How do I get out?
Unfortunately, well, you want to go like sit at the adult table and like,
I would actually prefer my own table.
oh, just you? That's really sad. Carter just sits in the corner.
Where-
He sits in the living room on like just a chair.
Oh, I'm not gonna complain about that. Just like on the sofa.
You just watch the Macy's Day Parade. You're that guy that like everybody's like, everybody be quiet. We gotta watch.
I
the
never
Macy's Day
understood the
Parade.
Macy's Day Parade.
No, I actually
What's so
like
good
it.
about it? I do like to see what kind of giant balloons they decide to
Yeah.
blow up,
And they'll have like little performances and stuff.
but the performances aren't that great because
No.
they're all like walking. So like they have to
Yeah.
like at the same time they're trying to make good choreography. They also can't really do anything because they're trying to like walk with the cars.
Yeah.
So and then they like throw candy at people and that's the whole thing.
Yep. I wonder if they'll do this here.
Oh yeah, will they do the Macy's
Probably,
Day
not,
Parade
which is
this
kind of
week?
sad.
This
Also,
week? I said
how
this
come?
week.
How
This
come?
is a week. Yeah.
How come Thanksgiving is supposed? It's a Thanksgiving thing, right? And it ends with Santa. They can't appreciate Thanksgiving for
It's
one
because-
day. Even on Thanksgiving, they admit that Christmas is just better.
They're wrapping up the day.
If you
with saying
prefer
that-
Thanksgiving, I'm gonna make another alienating statement. If you prefer Thanksgiving over Christmas, what's wrong with you? Who hurt
Okay.
you? What happened to you on Christmas?
That is true.
Unless you're Jewish, I guess. Well, because then they don't celebrate Christmas.
they celebrate Hanukkah.
Yeah, but you can prefer Thanksgiving over Hanukkah,
actually-
though.
No, dude, Hanukkah lasts longer than Christmas, man.
Not if you celebrate the 12 days of Christmas.
That's called Hanukkah, dude.
No, it's not.
Pretty sure isn't that
You
how
ever heard the
Hanukkah
song?
works?
12 days.
I've heard the song.
Wait, how does it go?
And also, the 12 days of Christmas, the song you referenced was somebody giving another on the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Yeah.
Dude,
Also,
don't
imagine
ask
getting
me for
that
church
many
in the
gifts.
church.
Because think about that song. He says that each day he doesn't give just a new gift, but he gives the new gift plus all the gifts beforehand.
Right. As well as live animals.
Exactly. It's like by the 12th day, you have 12 pear trees, 12 partridges and 12 separate pear trees.
Yeah, and you have 24
Turtle doves.
doves. Yeah.
Like 36. What? 36. What's the third one?
Two turtle doves on the third day of Christmas. What should I get to be?
Three
French hens.
Three
That's
French
what it
hens. French hens. Yeah, that's the 36 French hens. What are you going to do with all those hens? Have eggs. Start a farm.
is. Then one of those times he sings about like a group of dancing ladies or something like that.
Yeah. Maids
Yeah,
of
that's a
milking.
lot- oh, yeah, that's a
so
lot
that's
of
just
milk.
like come with cows. Each one gets their own cow.
Come with cows.
Like, and that's like the 11th day. There's like so many cows.
Well, anyway, I think that's all we have. To sum things up, you enjoy the green bean casserole as your favorite side.
Yes.
I would petition for Arkansas's new favorite side because I'm saying that we're just going to discard the white gravy, not a side.
White gravy
So we have to replace that with
is
something.
Something else.
And you're saying it should be green bean casserole.
I
I
do.
think it should be.
Deviled eggs?
It's either got to be deviled eggs or corn pudding for me.
Corn pudding.
Corn pudding's nowhere on the board, so that's actually what I'm going to. Wait. Oh, cream corn is. I forgot. I didn't even.
Yeah,
look.
I looked it up.
Cream corn
It's
in
a little
Kansas, which is
Cream
very
corn
close.
in Kansas, which is also my new single dropping. Cream corn in Kansas. It's folk. Yeah. In Kansas, eating cream corn. Better blow the horns, cause I'm here. that was kind of bars.
Bars.
Anyways, yeah. I think we can find common ground for Arkansas with mac and cheese.
Here, how about this? We'll split Arkansas down the middle. All right.
Oh, which side do I get? I don't want East Arkansas.
Why not? What's wrong with
East Arkansas
I'll
sucks.
take East Arkansas. It's closer to the
Whoa,
mac
you know
and
what we can
cheese
do?
side.
You know what we can do? We can split it diagonally this way.
Oh, how about just up and down, or like I mean,
I don't want Southern
horizontally.
Arkansas.
Okay.
That's why I say we could cut it diagonally down from Northwest Arkansas to Southeast Arkansas. And
All right.
we
So
can
what?
just
Are you getting the northern end of Arkansas? Which that's
we
still
both
kind
get
of.
part of the northern end, and we both get part of the southern.
Well,
end.
but you get more of the northern end if
Okay,
you're
you
taking
can
the
have
right
more of
side.
the northern end. I'll have the more of the southern end.
Okay, that's fine
I'll
because I
start
want
an
that.
uprising and take over the northern end.
I want that mac and cheese side.
Okay,
No,
that's
we'll have
fine.
the mac and cheese again.
Look, I've got green bean casserole closer in
Oh,
Texas.
you do
so-
have Texas. I'll actually take the Texas side because if
What?
we are going to take over your side, we'll need Texas.
Well, I'll have, I don't know, Missouri.
What are they going to do? Throw corn at
rolls.
us? Oh yeah, they're rolls. I thought
That's-
they were corn. Anyway,
We're running out of time.
thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
Feel free to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Instagram, I shouldn't drink coffee on the show anymore. My
Does it make you
voice
need
is
to poop?
cracking. I'm burping. I will have to poop here pretty soon.
That's what coffee does. Why does coffee do that?
I looked it up once. It's just the chemicals in the beans, and
Beans.
just makes your bowels. It's actually good for you. So
If you're having a vanilla soy latte, you're just drinking a 3-bean soup.
you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Squabble Podcast, or anywhere else at Squabble Studios. I think that's our at, and on Twitter and TikTok. And
Follow each of us separately on Twitter as well. I'm
That's
at
true.
ColorLad.
And I'm at Carter the Epic. And
And then we also have a website you can go check us out on at squabblepodcast.com. And a Patreon. If you think that we deserve to
Yeah.
eat Thanksgiving dinner this year, we'll have to pay for it with your
Look,
Patreon money. So
look.
give us money
look,
or we'll starve.
Arkansas is splitting, all right? And it's time to pick a side.
True.
Right? I want
We're
you.
going to start a civil war.
Let me do the thing so I can make a meme out of this.
Wow.
Isn't that what Uncle Sam does in the posters? Yeah.
You
I
don't
want
have a
you
tall
to join
hat.
the real side. What side did I pick? The eastern side of Arkansas. We are going to, spread corn.
That's it.
Yeah, that's my plug.
Okay. Well, if you're going to be on my side of the Civil War, the winning side, just be ready to fight.
But every Thanksgiving we will meet in the middle and agree that ham is the superior.
yes. So
main
if you don't
course.
like ham,
Get
you
turkey
can leave
outta here.
Arkansas. You
Why
can get
does the
out.
president always kill the first turkey of the year? Isn't that a
What?
thing?
I don't.
Yes, the president every year for Thanksgiving presents the turkey of the year or the
Turkey of the year.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm
The
serious. dude.
presidential turkey.
No, I'm not kidding. Look it up.
Presidential turkey?
Yes.
I'll look it up. Presidential turkey.
He pardons a single turkey every year.
Grant the bird a presidential pardon, taking you for the animal rights. National Thanksgiving Turkey Presidential Time on American should. Oh.
This ceremony dates back to 1940s, with presidents occasionally sparing the bird presented to them. During the presidency of George W. Bush, it became a tradition.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Who
know
knew?
what I'm doing. So we will pardon all the turkeys here in the middle on the border, and just have ham, and we'll actually pardon a ham as well, a pig. We'll just find a random pig and pardon him.
Okay, we will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in.
I guess we'll snap you later.
And we will snap you later. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Happy holidays.
Merry turkey.
Merry Turkey.